I don't want to say it's good to lose, but is it a good reminder, yesterday losing, that you guys have to be at your best to win every week or to win as much as possible?
Well, I mean, I don't think it was an issue of us being overconfident or ever overlooking any opponent. I don't think we're not the type of team to do that. We don't have those kind of guys. I think there's a lot of things that went on in the game. I don't really think that was one of them. So I think we understand and we have understood before Sunday that we need to continue to improve and we need to play our best football every time we go out there. So I think the game yesterday showed us some things, but we've got a humble group that wants to work hard, wants to improve every week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Paul Schwartz.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Paul. How you doing?
Good, Daniel. This is kind of a first for you going into a bye with such a good record, with so much to play for as far as standings and playoff berths. And I know you're not looking ahead to that. But first of all, what are you going to do during this break? Are you going to get out of here, and are you going to try to put it away for a few days?
Yeah, I'm going to try to reset a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. Probably hang around here for a little bit. Maybe try to go home. But, I think look back at this first half, kind of, review that, see what I could have done better, what we could have done better, and things we can learn and take from to best attack the second half of the season. So I think it's a balance between studying and reviewing, understanding, how best to go forward, and there's also a time to reset and recharge a little bit.
And how much, I don't know, fun was the word, but how encouraging is it for you that you're going into the second half of the season in such good shape in the standings? Like I said, I know you're not focusing 100% on that, but you know the deal, and how excited are you for the possibility of what can come here?
I think we're all excited. I think we're, it's been fun to win. It's been fun to play well and pull out some of these games down the stretch. So, we'll. I think we appreciate the position we're in. We're enjoying that, but there's a lot of work to do. I don't think anyone's satisfied with where we are. I think we understand, like I said earlier, we understand there's a lot still out there for us. There's a lot we still need to do if we want to be the team that we think we're capable of being.
Thanks, Daniel.
Ryan Dunleavy.
Hey, Daniel, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Ryan?
Good. I want to touch on Darius for a sec. He's there, so yards from scrimmage for the Giants is Saquon 1, then you, then Darius, who didn't have any in the first 4 games of the season. What kind of lift has he given you guys, basically coming back from no man's land to becoming, when they take away you and Saquon, that seems to be where you go with the ball?
Yeah, he's stepped up. He's played really big for us, these last few games for sure. And I've said, I've always said I got a lot of trust and confidence in him to make those plays. And, he's done that. He's stepped up and been that guy for us. So we'll continue to look for him. And I'm confident he'll continue to step up and make those plays for us.
How big an advantage is that? And this isn't a criticism of any first-year receiver, but how big is it when you have a guy you've been with for 4 years, I think 3-4 years, whatever it is? How big is that in terms of just muscle memory?
I think it's important. I think that trust level and having played together a lot, understanding each other and where he's going to be, how he's going to read certain looks and I think there is a big piece of that. But I've certainly got confidence in all our guys, and we'll continue to work on that, build that chemistry through the second half of the season.
And if I could ask one more, I know you've always had confidence, obviously, in every one of your teammates, but what kind of difference is Andrew Thomas making? Like, I can't look at stats. I can't look at, yards or touchdowns, but it feels like the job he's doing on your blind side has been a immeasurable difference for this team. What kind of level is he playing at? What kind of difference has he made?
Yeah, I mean, he's playing at an unbelievable level. I think when you compare him with guys across the league, I think he's the best. If not, he's certainly in that top 2 or 3. I think he's playing at an unbelievable level, and that's huge for us on offense. It's huge for me, as a quarterback, and being able to count on him playing at that level, down after down, game after game. He's been huge for us. So he deserves a lot of credit, certainly, and it's no surprise to us. He comes to work every day, and he's been. I think even last year he's playing at a really high level. He had some injury stuff, was going in and out a little bit, and that made it tough on him. But he's a heck of a player for sure.
Thanks, Daniel.
Chris Bisignano.
Hey, Daniel, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Chris?
Good, Dan. Daniel, yesterday was probably the first time in a while you didn't get a first down running. What did Seattle do to kind of limit your effectiveness with your legs?
Well, I mean, I think they did a good job keeping the contain with their rush, with their pass rush, and then having eyes on me in zone coverage, and probably being ready for that. I think there were some opportunities still. I could have found lanes and made plays with my feet. So I'll look to do that when I can, and continue to study chances I may have to do that in the future. So, but credit to Seattle, they're a good defense, fast defense, and they played well.
Daniel, if you don't mind, were they a little faster, actually, obviously in person? Than I know they look fast on film, but were they even faster in person?
Yeah, I mean, I think they got good players across the board. I think the linebackers run well and play well in space. I think their defensive line retraced and ran to the ball well, and secondary coming up and making plays to stop the run also.